Yeah, I'll play this new Vlad clip. I need some water or some liquor. It's a new Vlad clip where T.I. is talking about what happened. No, Boosie's talking about what happened with T.I. Let's see what he said. He's finally addressing what happened. Here we go. Remember he called T.I. a rat?
All right, here we go.
About to get
Boosie, welcome back to VladTV.
What's up, man?
After a very explosive last interview, a whole lot happened.
Yeah.
To no surprise.
Right.
So we got to talk about that first. Okay, so let's get into it. Our last interview, I brought up that T.I. had done a podcast where in the interview, he said that he told on his dead cousin in order to get out of a gun charge. Now, before you and I did this interview, did you and I talk about the situation at all?
Mm-hmm.
No. I had no idea what your answer was going to be. I didn't cut out any footage. This was really kind of a surprise in terms of how it's not a surprise, but it was a surprise because I really didn't know how you were going to answer it. So when I brought up the question and said, hey, are you aware of this interview? You said yes. And I said, okay, is the joint album still on? And you said, absolutely not.
With the T.I. situation, if he did that, you're a fucking rat too. I don't spare no motherfucking body. Because if you doing anything wrong, you doing anything criminal-wise, and you cooperate with law enforcement to get you out of trouble, that means you're cooperating. That means you're a rat.
And that created shockwaves through the whole hip-hop industry and so forth. Now,
Hold on.
after the dust settled a little bit, from what I understand, you and T.I. got on the phone.
Yeah.
Tell me how it went.
It just went like two bosses of Harley, man. Like, first of all, like we got kids who love each other, dog. And first you went agreeing, and we was going back and forth, and he spoke how he felt, I spoke how I felt, and he felt me, and I felt him, and I gave him an apology.
You apologized?
Yeah, I gave him an apology, because after we kept going back and forth, the things he was doing for me in my life at the time, I kind of felt bad. I kind of felt bad. He was, he was doing some real shit, helping me in a lot of ways, but I still told him I stand on what I stand on. And when he explained it to me, we got by it, man. Tip was like I said, like you said, it was a form of embellishment, bro. Like, just seeing what the world's gonna say. So, we got by, like bosses supposed to get by. We ain't let the internet, we ain't let none of that bring us out of character,
Very interesting. I love Boosie, but I think Boosie's world is coming to crash down around him, and I think he has to be very careful because a lot of times, Boosie is the guy. He's the people's champ, but Boosie, who's very opinionated, who stand on something. There's a lot of people who's in that woke Twitter world. They claim they stand on something too, and a lot of times, most people who try to do the soapbox, you stand on something. Those people become the biggest hypocrites because you realize they stand on something when it's easy to stand on it, and then they're malleable when it's otherwise. Like, for example, I think Boosie, when calling out, he said whatever about Zaire Wade or whatever the case is, and like how, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade wanted to parent. Then we see that shit hit home, and then, he had to kind of, that was a new experience for him. He had to kind of adjust and kind of realize that maybe how forceful he was with those opinions may have not been the best thing, but also here, like Boosie's tweeted out after hearing that somebody snitched that he says they should die. Like, he's somebody who said the guys who beat up 6ix9ine, they should get a goddamn GoFundMe for them because like Snitch getting beat up is a great thing, and his disdain and dislike for snitches, pretty much he's been saying that there is no wiggle room around that. You know what I mean? You know, obviously when it comes to Birdman's brother, Gangsta Williams or whatever his name is, he said that guy is a cooperative and he don't fuck with that and he don't want to really hear no nuance to what snitching is because he's a street dude. However, I'm hearing nuance here. I'm hearing him saying, well, you know what? T.I. did a lot for me. I love T.I. Truth be told, our kids are cool, this and third. Now, even though I'm going to be very clear and very honest, Boosie did say afterwards, well, he explained the snitching stuff to me, which if you know the whole situation, T.I. later came out to say, no, I was joking. Like, that never really happened like that, right? So he's saying he accepted that, but I'm going to be honest with you, like, if you hear how he leads with this, he basically said, yo, this is my friend, man. This is my friend. Like, yo, and to be honest, he did some shit for me. And honestly, what I would say to Boosie is like, for everybody you call a snitch or everybody you wish ill will on who may have cooperated, or every time you stand vocally on something like, oh, this guy is a teller or a truth teller, whatever, that person was probably nice to somebody else. Like Gunna probably did some great things to people around him. They probably don't feel like how you feel. So maybe you should understand their side of things when you're campaigning or you're saying that they should, whatever. You know what I mean? I think somebody said free Pluto. If Pluto come in here, all he gonna do is get problems. I know it. I'm telling you. I let him out. I bring Pluto in here. But I know he gonna start with mad problems. You get what I mean? He big too, like Pluto, like 110 of 20 pounds. Okay, so again, I'm glad that this was resolved amicably, but I think Boosie has to take a step back in, he's been the person who's been saying what the people want him to say. However, it becomes a conflict of interest when they're now telling you to say the same things about your friends, the same things about the people who've helped you, the same things about the people who, again, you probably turn a blind eye to their actions because you know their character, right? Again, it is what it is. Should I let Pluto out? I let him out. All right. Let me let him out. All right, boy, come on now. All right. Did you see this motherfucker right here? We just got an electric fence, so like, chill, my boy. Chill. All right. All right. All right, doggy. Look that way. Look. Yo, this is the most spoiled dog I ever seen, man. By the way, I ain't gonna lie. Remember I told y'all a story? This is why I got a shit ton of Rottweilers, man. I'm training them. If y'all see any nigga in here, eat them. Y'all see any niggas in here, eat them, gang. I got one down here, one up there, and I'm getting two more, nigga. I'm having mad dogs in my crib. I ain't gonna lie. I can't trust people, but these dogs, my boy, it's my killer, man. Big Pluto. Yeah, he bad, but I ain't gonna lie, man. This nigga here a pin drop. He going crazy. My liquor, man. It's my liquor. Chill, bro. Right. Look. All right. You drinking that Tito's? It's all good. I'm gonna let him chill. I'm gonna let him chill. You know, he just kind of wanna. All right, I'm gonna try to work. You know, I gotta hit these topics, my boy. Man, I gotta hit these topics. All right, cool. Fuck. Yo, he's like a big fucking baby. I love him though. What breed is Pluto? He's a German Rottweiler. He's a working dog. Feel me? He's 1 year. He's a year and 2 months old. If you're wondering his height and size, he's tall as fuck. I don't know exactly his height, but he weighs between like 110 and 120 pounds now. Apparently, like his max weight's gonna be like His max weight is gonna be, what's your max weight? Like 140? I think he's hit his max height. He's big as fuck. Feel me? Jay Storm, what up? I know Jack Harlow didn't drop yet, did he? Oh, Jack Harlow did drop. It's midnight. Okay, you want to chill? I gotta talk about Jack Harlow, okay? I'm about to bring you food again. Cool? All right, sit. Come on, sit. Yep, there you go. Ah, yeah. All right. Okay, so give me 1 second. All right. Anyway,